The show.
Don't give up. Hey, welcome to another edition of the show with Brian and Pat. We are live here at 24/7 HFC, otherwise known as Wednesday Night Alive. You guys excited to be here tonight? You think they are, Pat?
I think they are. I'm really glad to be here, and I love this place. Greg, this is awesome.
It's got the little pretty lights and everything.
Well, I wasn't talking about the pretty lights, but
okay.
But it is a pretty cool place, and I like the kitchen. And Brian likes to talk about I'm the fluffy guy of the show, if you've ever heard it, and he's the
Yeah, and you like to say I'm the skinny guy?
he is the skinny guy. So they have a kitchen here, and I'm happy. So, but I was too nervous, believe it or not, to eat before the show. So anyway,
At least you weren't puking.
That's right.
I have to say, for our listeners that are not here and cannot smell the beautiful aroma that we smell here tonight.
What was it called?
Greg is the youth pastor here.
Limburger cheese and
Wow.
herring fish.
And herring fish.
And Alka-Seltzer and marshmallows. It was called
Wow.
cheesy, chubby, fizzy fish.
Man,
Now,
I was in the bathroom and this kid came up to me and said hi or something and about knocked me down.
it smelled like a
Where
walking,
is he?
He smelled like a walking
There he
Red
is,
Lobster.
yeah.
There he is right there.
There goes
After
my-
the show, we want to get a picture with you.
but not too close.
Yeah, just take a breath mint or something.
I think he had a piece of gum in his mouth and it wasn't working.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. I almost puked. But yeah, hey, we're here live. It's in Little Rock, Arkansas. Thank you guys for letting us come in here. Greg, thank you so much for letting us come in here. Greg Kelly is the youth pastor here at Wednesday Night Alive.
Sibilis.
Say hi to our fellow listeners.
Hello, Sibilis.
A man of many words. Usually you can't get him to be quiet, can you? No, that's what I thought.
His wife's over there going, no. People are throwing stuff at us for the people that can wonder what that was, people in sound booth. No, but hey, we're here tonight where it's an honor to be here, and it's cool. It's definitely, this is our first live show that we've got to do, and so thanks for letting us come in. I want to go over a few things real quick before we get into the show and the topic of what we're going to talk about tonight. Don't forget how many people are going to be going to the Disciple concert this weekend. Raise your hand. Disciple and Decipher Down, Fireflight, and a local band called You Before Me is going to be here called the Scars Remain Tour. They're going to be here at Rick's, Auditorium. I said that twice now. Rick's Armory in Little Rock, right beside War Memorial and, what's the other, Ray
The
Winterfield.
old Ray Winterfield. Big silver dome behind
Yes.
American Red Cross Ray Winterfield.
Can't miss it. So don't forget, those of you that are listening, those of you that are here, that's going to be going on. Show starts at 6:30, correct, Greg?
Show's going to start at 6:45, actually, You Before
Okay.
Me, and then everything really starts rolling at 7 o'clock. Doors are going to open between 6:15 and 6:30, but we want to remind people to arrive early. There is limited capacity, and we're looking for a sellout.
Exactly.
Now this is a big outreach for you guys, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is a partnership of student ministries that have come together and decided just, cast a vision of reaching our teens here in Central Arkansas and people in general through music being a universal thing that everybody responds to and influences people in one way or the other. And so we want to use that as a tool for the Lord to reach out to people. And it's just an exciting thing to see student ministries from different backgrounds, different churches coming together for this. And we hope this is just the beginning of something, even bigger.
And what better band to have than Disciple?
Exactly.
I mean, the name says it all. So be sure to go out to that, check it out. It's going to be $5 at the door plus a canned food, correct?
That's right. It'll be given to Little Rock Compassion Center and taken down the following week to help them supply their food closet and feeding the homeless here in Central Arkansas.
Well, it just so happens we are going to talk about outreach. And, everybody thinks it's hard to talk to your friends. Because believe it or not, Brian and myself have been sitting there before. It's been a couple of years for me and several years for
It
Brian.
was 1962 for you, right?
Pretty close. Anyway,
For those of you who haven't realized, Pat's older than me, and we talk about a lot on the show how he saw when cars were invented, how electricity came into life, and all that kind of stuff. So when there's blackouts, he feels no pain.
So anyway, when you're praying for the show and praying for us, special one for him. But anyway, let's get to the outreach here. We want to talk about...
Heather's giving us the bad face.
Oh, our producer over there, director, whatever you want to call her. But anyway, we wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas that would... It's an easy way to do outreach, because I'll be the first to admit that it's hard for me to go up to someone and just witness to them or talk to them. And I'm an old, like he says, I'm an old man. But do people need Jesus?
Yes or no?
Okay,
easy,
that
right?
was pretty sad response though. Okay, can we?
We got to work on these people, Greg.
We can edit this part.
Do
though,
they
right?
need Jesus? I guess.
The way we look at it, if they are breathing, they need Jesus. I was witnessing to my dog the other day. He didn't respond too well,
You
but
didn't take the altar call?
yeah,
My cat did the other day. It was awesome. She was like,
she's in
I
heat.
baptized her.
Okay.
My cat's not in heat. She's in it.
Oh,
Your cat's in heat.
yes, he is. Bad story. Anyway, I'm out shooting cats today with my BB gun because they're all. Anyway, do you guys have Jesus? Okay, that's good.
At least
That's
we
good.
know that part. That's better than the first one.
Well, see, sometimes if you have Jesus, and if you're a shy one, and you the only way you can witness or to be, talk to that someone is to what you do in your life. Because if you go to church, if you go to school, and someone hears you say, "Well, I go to Parkway down here," well, all of a sudden you're a Christian, and they'll watch you, and that's where if you don't want to talk to them, you're gonna have to let it shine through your life. Period.
Yeah, because the old saying that says actions speak louder than the words. How many people have run into that before in your life? That's so true. Whenever your actions, everything that you do as a Christian or as a non-believer, that's going to show through whatever you do. If you sit there and say, well, yeah, I'm a Christian, blah, 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 and then you go out and you party that night and with all the people that you were witnessing to, or you're at the party and you're halfway drunk and you're like, hey, you need to know Jesus, what's that going to show them? It's not going to show them anything. It's going to show them that either Christianity, for one, is totally sucky, or two, Christianity, for one, can be a really cool thing.
Because
and it's for the negative side that it's a cool part.
And the number one thing that I've always heard is, I don't like Christians. Oh, so I've got the 1 minute. They don't like going to church. They don't like Christians because of what they've seen at church, or they've seen people who call themselves Christians and acting the way they shouldn't. But I want to ask a question because the panel's fixing to have to answer this. And the question is, are you following Jesus? And what I mean by that, and I want to know, are you following, and what does it mean to follow Jesus? And that's where the panel, where's Elizabeth? There she is.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, let's keep that in mind, what we just said, keep that question.
Okay.
We'll come back. We're going to take a quick break with you guys. We'll be right back with the show with Brian and Pat live at 24/7 Youth Ministry.